I stayed at the Villa Panthéon recently, and I'm going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Play Hotel, I was pleasantly surprised by how smooth the check-in process was. The staff welcomed us with warm smiles and even let us check in 4 hours early, which was a total lifesaver after our long journey. The lobby had this charming vibe that instantly made me feel at home, setting the perfect tone for our Parisian adventure. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Villa Panthéon was cozy and had this charming old-world vibe that made me feel right at home. I really appreciated the comfortable bed and the nice wooden furniture, though I did find the space a bit on the smaller side, which is pretty typical for Paris. The bathroom was decent with a shower over the bath, but I did notice the water pressure could be better. Overall, it was a solid spot for my stay. Location and surroundings. The location of Villa Panthéon is just unbeatable. Nestled in the vibrant Latin Quarter, I was only a short stroll away from iconic spots like the Pantheon and Notre Dame Cathedral. Plus, there are tons of amazing restaurants and charming cafes right around the corner, making it super easy to soak up the Parisian vibe while exploring the area. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I have to say that Villa Panthéon really knows how to kick off the day. The breakfast spread is pretty solid, featuring fresh bread, buttery pastries, and a nice selection of cheeses. I loved grabbing a cup of coffee from the Nespresso machine while enjoying the cozy breakfast room vibe. It's not the biggest breakfast area, but it has this quaint charm that makes you feel right at home. Plus, the location means you're just a short stroll away from some fantastic cafes and restaurants if you want to explore more of the local dining scene. Overall, it was a delightful way to start my mornings in Paris. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy Parisian dream. The vibe of Villa Panthéon is just perfect, nestled in the heart of the Latin Quarter, where you can practically feel the history all around you. The rooms are snug but charming, with that classic wooden furniture and leather armchairs that just scream comfort. I loved being able to open the windows and let in the Parisian air, especially after a long day of exploring nearby gems like the Pantheon and Notre Dame. The staff? Super friendly and always ready to help, which made my stay feel even more special. I indulged in the breakfast each morning, fresh pastries and coffee to fuel my adventures. And let me tell you, the location couldn't be better. I was just steps away from amazing cafes and restaurants. Sure, there were a few quirks, like the occasional street noise or the small room size, but honestly, it just added to the charm. If you're looking for a homey spot to unwind after a day of sightseeing, this place is a solid choice. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Location is unbeatable. Seriously, being in the heart of Paris, you can walk to iconic spots like Notre Dame and the Pantheon in just a few minutes. It's perfect for exploring the Latin Quarter. Friendly staff. The staff here were super helpful and welcoming, making my stay feel really comfortable. They even let me check in early, which was a nice surprise. Charming decor. The hotel has this lovely cozy vibe with its wooden furniture and Chesterfield sofas. It really adds to that Parisian experience. Good breakfast. I enjoyed the breakfast options. It was simple yet satisfying, with fresh bread and pastries to start the day right. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Rooms are a bit small. I mean, it's Paris, so I expected a bit of coziness. But the rooms could feel cramped, especially if you're traveling with a lot of luggage. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.3. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. The Villa Panthéon has such an amazing vibe with its charming decor and unbeatable location in the heart of Paris. Despite a few minor hiccups like room size and occasional noise, the friendly staff and cozy atmosphere made my stay super enjoyable. I'd definitely return for another Parisian adventure. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.